Hey, good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm late. It's me again. I'm just playing. Welcome, just wanna. Okay, but just like that, I'm back. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Today, guys, I'll be reading from First Samuel, chapter 17, verse. I said 20, but I might cut it a little shorter. It's a lot I gotta read. I got a lot to read, and today's message is called the battles before the war. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes we have a war in mind, right? That we know that we have to fight. Or, hey, Lisa, good morning. How you doing? We have a battle in mind that we know that we have to confront, right? That we know that we have to, give our attention to. But sometimes on our way towards that battle, we run into other situations as well that we may not be prepared for. But that's why we study the word so we can be prepared. And let's get to it, man, because I got a lot to read, y'all. So bear with your boy one time. All right, First Samuel chapter 17, and we'll go down to verse 20. You guys know the story. It's David and Goliath. David, I'm gonna give you an update before I get to where I'm gonna read from. David, he's assigned by his father Jesse to go take his brother some food. His brothers are at war with the Philistines. Of course, the Philistines has a Goliath on their team, right? He's a massive guy. He's a monster. He's a killer. The king, told him, hey, I'll pay anybody that could take this dude out. Hey, good morning, Annie. How you doing? Marilyn, how's it going? Sharice, how you go? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you guys this morning. Okay, all right, I'm about to jump into it, so you guys bear with me. It's a little ways. It says, early in the morning, David left the flock in the care of the shepherd, loaded up, and set out as Jesse had directed. He reached the camp as the army was going out to the battle position, shouting their war cry. Israel and the Philistines were drawing up their lines facing each other. David left his things with the keeper of the supplies, ran to the battle lines and asked his brothers, how were they? As he was talking with them, Goliath, the Philistine champion from Gath, stepped out from the lines and he shouted his usual defiance, and David heard it. Mm. Whenever the Israelite men saw whenever the Israelite men saw, they fled from them with great fear. Now the Israelites had been saying, do you see how this man keeps coming out? He comes out to defy Israel. The king will give great wealth to the man who kills him, and he will also give his daughters to him in marriage, and will exempt his family from taxes. That's amazing. Where am I? Boom, 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 boom. From taxes of Israel. David asked the man standing near him, what you say? He said, what will be done for the man who kills this Philistine and removes his disgrace from Israel? Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that they should defy the army of the living God? That was David's attitude right off the bat. Um, they repeated to him what they had already been saying, and both told him, this is what will be done to the man who kills this dude in Israel. Well, Elab, David's oldest brother, I hope I said that right. If not, Pastor Jose, hit your boy. Uh, David's oldest brother heard him speaking with the man. He burned with anger at him. He got mad at him because he heard David trying to figure out what will happen to somebody who killed Goliath, and his brother got mad. Why have you come down here? And whom did you leave those supplies and sheep in the wilderness? I mean, where'd you leave the stuff? You come down here, you asking these questions. Where's the stuff? We know your job. We know what you're supposed to do. What are you here for? I know you're conceited and wicked in your heart, and you come down here only to watch the battle. When he says only to watch the battle, he's saying you only come down here to watch people die and people get killed. That's the only reason why you're here. So right off the back, his brother is already on his top, right? But David's like, okay, I'm just trying to see what's going on. Now, what have I done? Said David. Can I even speak? And then turned away to someone else and brought up the same matter. And the man answered him as before. Answered him as before. What David said was overheard and reported to Saul, and Saul sent for him. David said to Saul, "Let no one else lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." This is David. Saul replied, You're not able to go out. I'm sorry. You're not able to go against this Philistine and fight him. You're only a young man, and he has been a warrior from his youth. Like, you're young right now, and however old you are, he's already been fighting battles, and he's grown. So you're outmatched. So that's two times he was attacked in pursuit of something, basic. I feel like David knew that he was able to defeat Goliath. Even when he walked up, he was like, "Who's this uncircumcised Philistine? Who is this dude? He talking crazy about the living God. Y'all know who we serve." So that was his mindset already. And so far, he's been confronted twice, once by his brother and a negative report from the king himself. David presented himself already. He said, "Lord, don't let nobody else be afraid. Tell everybody to calm down. I got this. I got this. I can handle this battle." But again, he was shot down, right? You're not able to go up against this Philistine. He's been at war since youth. But David said to Saul, "Your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. When a lion or bear comes and carried off a sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the sheep from its mouth. When it turned on me, I seized it by its hair, struck it, and killed it. Your servant has killed both the lion and the bear. And this uncircumcised Philistine will be like one of them, because he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and bear will rescue me from the hands of this Philistine." Told y'all that was a lot. Well, what does all that mean, Phil? We get it. David and Goliath. We know David took the rock and killed Goliath with the slingshot. My point when I read this, what I got from it was, you're on your way to a battle. There's something in your life that you are intentionally fighting, and you have to use your energy towards it. But sometimes we get side swiped, right? Something comes out of nowhere and hits us with something else while we're trying to focus on the battle that's in front of us. But sometimes we have to be like David. When David's brother hit him with that negativity, what are you even here for? I know your heart is wicked and conceited. You only here to see people die and get killed. You only here to see people, kill somebody. You just want to see some violence. David didn't give his attention to that. And sometimes that's a battle. But not every battle needs your attention. He turned to the next man and asked the same question, right? Then Saul hears about this, calls for him. David goes up, he says, my Lord, tell your man to relax. Tell everybody to calm down. I got it." Mind you, Saul hasn't had anyone talk to him in this tone. Everybody, the Bible just said before that, he says, all the men who would hear Goliath speak will become afraid. So that lets you know right then and there that nobody was going to Saul like, "I'll take that bounty. I'll take his head. Let me give it a shot. I'll go for it." I'm sure there were some men that tried, but that wasn't a popular thing to tell Saul. The Bible says that they got afraid every time that Goliath came out. Every time that he get his little defiant chant, he probably said something rude. Stupid Israel, I'ma kill you all." I'm pretty sure that was not it at all. He probably said something cold. "I'm about to eat y'all. Damn, I'm about to." You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really know what he was saying. But everybody was not going up to the king saying, "Let me give it a shot." So for Saul to shoot something down like that, he was wrong. He was for sure wrong. But David's confidence didn't waver. He didn't shake. Sometimes when people tell us something negative, it affects us right off the bat. Why would they say that? They see him trying to be great. Why would you tell me that? That was so negative. That was discouraging. That made me feel like X, Y, and Z. Right? But in this case, David did not even give it his attention both times. Those are battle opportunities that they tried to distract him, but he didn't. He had a bigger battle. He had a war in mind. Some people want to fight battles, but there's wars that you have to attend to. So he made sure that he stayed aligned with the faith that he had with the Lord, with the memory of what God has been to him, and he pursued the war. So, guys, I want to encourage you today that there's certain wars that you have to fight in your life. God never told us we don't have to fight wars or battles. He just said he'll be with us when it's time to. Pastor Jose did a beautiful job explaining that yesterday. So you guys understand that there may be something that you have to fight. There may be something that you have to face, and it's important. But that doesn't mean certain things won't come from the side to distract you. And when they do come, and if they do come, let's be more like David. Let's not give it too much of our attention. We hear it, we see it. Okay, that's what you want. I'm not on that. I see this uncircumcised Philistine right here. He's disrespecting the kingdom of the Lord, and that's all I'm focused on. I'm not worried about your negativity, and I'm not worried about your doubt. I'm here to do a job, and that's what it's going to be. So again, guys, that was out of 1 Samuel 17. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you all. Vicky Hooks, how you doing? Miss Dorian Collins, you know what's up? How's it going? First, you know what I'm saying? Stephanie, what's the deal? Let's see what else we got up there. That's all of you guys. All right. I love you guys. Demetrius, what's up, bro? You know how it is. Lisa, I got you. All right. So love you guys. God bless you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with a new word. Be encouraged. Okay. Today is Monday. We got all the way up to next Monday for this week to be going. So you guys can make it. You can do it. I love you. We love you here. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you know somebody that needs a word, tell them to tap in with us. All right. We'll love you. Guys, too, if you can, don't forget this is Vacation Bible School week. So bring your kids up there from 5 and up, and we can get them some word in them in a way that they can understand it. So God bless you guys. Sorry I'm late. I'll see you tomorrow.